Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. I posted a number of videos yesterday being the 12th of May 2017. I put up a video that was titled, "Will Legalize Marijuana Soon Go Bye-Bye?" I was surprised that it only had 1,116 views. Usually when I talk about marijuana, they get an awful lot of views. And I get some nasty comments. I want to share one of the comments from one of my viewers, and it wasn't a nasty comment. "I make sure your posts are among the first I listen to every day. I trust your judgment, and I really like your no-nonsense approach. If you have the time to read all of this, I would be honored." Not only did I decide to read it, I decided to turn it into a video. Number one, I grew up in the 50s, and even though I went to the dentist regularly, as an adult my teeth started to chip. I had this checked out, and it turns that underneath my teeth was decay that could eventually have killed me. Folks, that's why I had this tooth removed. The decay was under the gum line. And if I didn't have it removed, it could have destroyed much of my mouth, and it could also, as this viewer stated, kill me, as it could have killed her. My husband and son told me to find the best dentist, which I did. It just so happens that the dentist I liked was a part-time instructor from his alma mater. I researched all this and decided he was my best choice. I had some teeth extracted and others fixed to remove the decay. I felt so good after this was done, I then proceeded to get veneers. This was the best decision I ever made, even though probably the most expensive decision I ever made. Yeah, I have an idea. That's just one. But we get by. Number two, we enjoyed an upper middle class lifestyle until NAFTA took my management job to China in 1999. You know who we can thank for that, huh? I was devastated because a woman's rise to management is no small feat in our small town. But we still had my husband's business, an independent pharmacy. A few years ago, along came Obamacare, from which sprang up something called PBMS, Pharmaceutical Benefit Managers. They serve no real purpose except to take the profits our pharmacy once made and putting them into their pockets. They do no R&D, as do the drug manufacturers. We are not allowed to see any information as to why PBMS takes such large amounts of our profits. This has almost crippled our business. I am now partially disabled from a failed spinal fusion surgery on my back. I think the PBMS should either explain what they do or just vanish as fast as they appeared. Number three, most importantly, the way I understand the firing of Mr. Comey will bring someone new and better. However, the investigation into the Clintons and the wake of over 100 murders they may have committed will be swept under the rug. This is ridiculous. No one should get by with even a hint that they might have been involved in such crimes. Also, the drug use has come into question, as does that of Obama. You can't tell a nation to, quote, just say no, end of quote, and continue with your drug habits. I would really like to know how you feel about all of this. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I just feel there's too much illegals going on in government that needs to be addressed before we can trust anything they have to say. How many times have you folks heard me say that everyone has to be held accountable? Not just the Clintons, not just Obama, all of them. I want to thank my viewer for taking the time to write what she did. And let's see who the new FBI director is. I was hoping that the Congressman, Trey Gowdy, would be selected, but it appears that although he was mentioned a few days ago as being a potential, he's not in the lineup that Fox News described as being considered for the post. That would be a real shame. But maybe they don't want a tenacious bulldog, huh? They want someone that's sort of passive. We'll see. I want to thank my viewer for taking the time to write what she did. And I hope you folks take the time to listen. And thanks again.